Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. In at forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. And it's Knipple in at the 3. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
So Toronto will get the first possession. Quickly with the ball. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game. And it's good for 2.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Ball. Shoots off the step back. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back over to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, look at Barrett being resourceful on offense, not passing up those mid-range shot opportunities.
And it's in there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And, yep, it's good.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Pass to Miller, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Tries a 10-footer. Barnes with the rebound.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets. Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Now here's Barnes. 37 points his last time out. Here's Pirtle, and he buries his first look.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Here's Ball. 10 points in his last outing. Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Raptors lead by 6. On the wing quickly. He's checked by Plumlee. Drops in the 3. Quickly's got 5 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Now Plumlee. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Knipple. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
Bouncing big time for the alley-oop that time. Miller showing off his hops.
Toronto passing it around. Dick, the pass to Barrett. Fires the 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, At some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Ball surveys the floor. Here's Miller. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And there it is for him.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. One hand, whole punch.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
That one goes in. Barrett's got 9 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Bridges. Here's Plumlee, plenty of space. Barnes with the rebound.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Pass to Quickly. Kicks it out to Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Toronto making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And down it goes. 2 points.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Now here's Barnes. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Outside Barrett. Launches it. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Out to Bridges. Ball against Quickly. Ball passes to Bridges. Up and in on the layup.
Well, Bridges is certainly a physical player, and that allows him to convert even when there's contact.
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Miller. He has 6. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Dick. Quickly finds Dick. To the inside. Kicks it to Quickly. Here he goes. Blocked.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
It's Bridges on the wing. To the middle. Knipple. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Right side Barrett. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, nice defensive instincts on display there from Knipple. Good to see him come away with the block.
Foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. Colin Sexton's checked in for Charlotte. Man comes in for LaMelo Ball. Plumlee passes to Man. Back to Plumlee. Outside Sexton. Excellent D there from Capella.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And that one's good. Quickly's got 9. Hornets trail by 17. Pass to Plumlee. And here's Sexton. Guarded by Dick. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
And Toronto calls time here. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Clint Capella. Mobo comes in for Barnes. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Quickly. And so here is Toronto down low. Pass to Mobo. Free throw line jumper. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And hey, Lowry will take his shot when the D isn't up on him. A solid scorer.
Now here's Mann. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. A nice shot by Smith.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Toronto leading by 14. The 3 is up. Dick, that's good. He's got 9.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Outside man. Plumlee finds Sexton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. The putback. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Outside Sexton. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Hornets trail by 17. Smith inside. Guarded by Dick. Smith no good. Toronto has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Lowry, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
An open look for Smith. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, I like the ruggedness that Bridges plays with. This guy's a load to stop and really can dig out those rebounds.
Lowry, no good. Left side man. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Toronto out in front, up by 16. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
So for Toronto right now, at the 2 and 3, it's Brown and Barrett. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Mobo in at the 4. Here's Miller. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Good decision by Miller, taking what's available for him.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 16. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Over a 7'4" wingspan for Clint Capella. That's long, folks, and makes him an intimidating shot blocker.
Charlotte shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And Charlotte making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Boy, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Ball passes to Bridges. Good on the bucket. Bridges has got 8 points.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside Barron. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Still putting on moves. I mean, over 15 years in the league, and Lowry's still doing it.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Capella with a rebound. Raptors lead by 20. Pass to Mobo. Toronto passing it around from behind the arc. And Lowry's good for 3. Lowry's got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
There's Ball with a 3. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Matching threes. Ball got those points back in a hurry.
Here's Brown. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Barrett passes to Brown. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. Brown's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
T-shirts are headed your way, fans. Get out of your seats and let us know you want one.
Knipples checked in for Miller. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Detroit, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Raptors are, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game. Here's Bridges. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Both free throws good from Lowry. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Here's Barrett. After the basket by Charlotte. To the paint. Pirtle. And he drops it in from the low post. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Barrett. And here's Lowry. 11 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
That's good from Knipple. On the assist by Dinwiddie. Knipple's got 6 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Mobo gets the bucket.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Bridges outside. Dinwiddie against Brown. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Creating second chance opportunities with excellent composure and feel for the game. That's A+ work from Dinwiddie.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Williams is checked in for Charlotte.
Boy, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
For three, Lowry. Williams grabs the board.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it. You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, B.A. This season, new broadcasting deals are kicking in for the NBA. Commissioner Silver said we dramatically increased the number of primetime broadcast exposures to a level almost unthinkable from my early days in the league. In fact, the NBA is now set for basically nightly national broadcasts. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. And Charlotte making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Lowry. Count the basket. Ball's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Here's Brown. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Ball passes to Dinwiddie. Rebound Toronto. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
When Brown gets ahead of steam headed to the hoop, it's hard to stay in front of him.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Ball, guarded by Quickly. Here's Knipple from outside the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Toronto leading by 19. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, the intensity behind the drive. Barnes was not going to be stopped.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Offensive rebound. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. There's the drive. Pass to Bridges. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Knipple. Gets himself open and drills it. Knipple's got 7 now in this quarter.
And a nice play by Knipple. He knows where to get his points.
Barnes finds quickly. Back to Barnes. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets trail by 19. Now Ball. He's got 15. Pass to Knipple. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And he's doing all he can for his team. Just perfect shooting thus far. Now, it's time his teammates, they really have to step up. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And checking in with our rookie leaderboard. Here are the top scorers over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, Con Knipple.
He's giving them something most teams don't have, a first-year player who can carry his weight offensively.
Hey, anybody can open a bank account, but few can fill it up with the kinds of numbers he has over the last 10 games.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Dick comes in for Barrett, and it's Walter in for Brown. Now here's Mann. No made baskets yet. Good on the shot.
Man playing with strength and vigor. I love it when guards take it inside like that.
Toronto passing it around. Outside Dick. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
Outside Sexton.
Two minutes remaining in the half.
Outside Mann. The 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. The rebound by Mann. Hornets trail by 17. Pass to Ball. Back to Mann. All alone. And another basket for Charlotte. Toronto has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Sexton, and again, it's Charlotte converting.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And that one's good, quickly.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 10. And a missed layup. Toronto leading by 15. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
An all-out hustle from Barnes, running the floor to get the bucket.
43 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Mann, guarded by Quickly. Now here's Mann, guarded closely. Clock at 6. Here's Sexton. The offensive rebound. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Ball no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Toronto out in front, leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. There was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. He had 16 points and 7 assists. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them. But that's a big one.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. They can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half. It's going to be a long ride home.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. And it's Knipple in at the 3. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Ball. Pass to Miller. Shoots from 12, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Check out Miller showing off his pure shooting ability in the mid-range. So smooth.
Here's Dick. Off target with the 3. Hornets trail by 17. Ball right side. Fires for 3. From distance, LaMelo Ball.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Now here's Ball. Give him 20. Miller on the wing. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end. Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
Hornets trail by 15. Pass to Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Barnes.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
And Coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 13. The three from Barnes. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Quickly against ball. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Smith, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
And look who's running onto the floor. Make some noise for your honeybees.
And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at Miller, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
So it's the Hornets now, following the three-point basket by Toronto. Charlotte, no good that time either.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look. Certainly, he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Smith passes to Miller. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. A nice shot by Smith.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The three from Quickly. And the Raptors, another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
They have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And Toronto calls time here. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Pirtle. Mamukelashvili comes in for Barnes. Brown, he's checked in for Dick. And it's Lowry in for Quickly. Pass to Knippel. From 10 feet away. And it's Charlotte with another.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Mamukelashvili taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Offensive board. Back to Smith. From deep three-point land. Hits the three-pointer. Smith's got 8.
This is how confident Smith is in his range. He feels like he can drain it from just about anywhere.
Back to Lowry. Over Smith. Lowry, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And Lowry with the defensive effort.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Charlotte's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Plumlee. Miller outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Capella. Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clark?
Yeah, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer. Just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Miller hits them both. Will grant a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future's still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Bridges with it, picked up by Lowry, and the basket by Bridges.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
For 3, Lowry. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Knipple. He's got 17 over Barrett. Knipple, no good. Barrett passes to Capella. Here's Brown. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Knipple, guarded by Barrett. Miller.
Oh, excellent timing there by Barrett. Delivering the swat at the exact right moment.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, a lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Timeout call, the Hornets.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Raptors. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And, of course, Charlotte, pretty far behind right now.
You know, for the Hornets, they really have failed to deliver this year. Even when they do get a little something going, it never just seems to be enough.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
And Toronto has possession after the basket by Charlotte. Lowry, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Yep, that one goes. Man's got 6.
He picked the right tool for that job. Beats tough defense with the reverse.
Here's Lowry. Count it.
A burly, bruising point guard. Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Inside, here's Diabate. Another shot, and he lays it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Walter. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Diabate. Outside Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Williams from long range. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Lowry. From inside. Count that bucket. 16 points for him.
That's a nice display of patience inside from Lowry. Didn't rush his shot, takes his time, and really does a nice job sinking these high percentage looks.
Sexton, good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
To the paint. Here's Capella. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Number 1, the Raptors.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
That free throw misses.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Some changes for Charlotte. Plumlee comes in for Diabate, and it's Bridges in for Williams.
2 minutes.
Sexton looking around. He's still feeling it. Rebound Toronto. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots over Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Lowry. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
To the left wing. Here's Mamukelashvili. Knocks down the triple. Mamukelashvili's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Man, the pass to Plumlee. Now here's Miller. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. Quickly with a rebound. Here's Walter. Checked by Sexton. Here's Mamukelashvili. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Sexton. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dick. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Bridges with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Plumlee down low. Outside for Sexton. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bridges. Charlotte again missing. Here's Mamukelashvili. He's got 11. Pass to Walter. Over Sexton. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Raptors shooting the ball 70% in this game. So for Toronto right now, Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Walter. And it's Battle in at the 3, the small forward. And here's Charlotte now. Up top Smith. Guarded by Quickley. A nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, the quickness and skills of Smith on the ball. I mean, the defense just can't keep up.
Over to the left wing. Here's Murray Boyles. No good on the triple.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it. After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
And that one's good. Quickly.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Walter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Plumlee's checked in for Diabate. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. And Knippel subbed in for Connaughton.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Bridges. Here's Smith. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
That one's good for 2.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Now here's Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Knippel, no good. The Raptors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even. But they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now. And in some cases, begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
The Raptors shooting the ball 70% in this game. Here's Mobo, and he converts the layup. Mobo's got 8 here in this quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Hits the trifecta. Lowry's got 21.
He's been doing some real damage from range. 2 threes in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Williams. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie passes to Green. No good with the triple.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Battle. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
3 points.
Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
They grab their own miss. Williams. And there's the rejection. Outside for Green. For 3, Smith. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
The way they've hit the offensive boards in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Over to the wing. Here's Battle. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Brown. After Charlotte's 3-pointer on the other end. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Smart shot by a smart player. Bruce Brown converting.
For 3, Smith. Off the mark, his 6th miss in 13 tries. Down low. To the left side wing. There's the triple. Kick out to Brown. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
Dinwiddie finds Smith. Outside, Green. Misses the 3. Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Toronto passing it around. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Mobo. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Out to the right wing. The three, Smith. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Lowry. Here's Murray Boyles. Rebounded by Green.
That one hurts. Point blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Smith with it. Picked up by Lowry. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Here's Lowry. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place. Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. And here is Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Mamukelashvili. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Knippel's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Williams. Smith right side. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Lowry, good.
Really impressive. Lowry in attack mode tonight.
Well, the Hornets shooting about 43% since the 4th quarter began. Here's Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Smith's got 25 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Lowry. Off target at the rim. Pass to Brown. Here's Battle. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 6th assist of the night. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Hornets. Now Williams. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes. He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Dinwiddie against Lowry. Takes one from 10 feet. Dinwiddie, no good. Toronto has gone 4 of 9 from 3-point range in the 4th. And the basket by Brown.
A guy who knows how to finish inside. Brown gets it done in the paint.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Dick, he's checked in for Battle.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Raptors. Lowry with a steal. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Dick.
2 minutes remaining.
And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Dick's got 19 points.
A good display of Lowry's court vision there. Nice feed to the open man.
Knocked loose. Man, the pass to Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
When you find some room, take advantage. Rise up and fire.
For 3, Lowry. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth. Dinwiddie, no good.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And we don't see this too often with how competitive this league is, but they won all 4 meetings against the Hornets.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for R.J. Barrett.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the three-point basket by Toronto. Dinwiddie passes to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Dick. Half to the basket by Charlotte. Shot clock at 6. Out to Lowry. Takes the 3. The rebound by Mann. Here's Smith. The layup off target.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.